All right, these are your computer science electives at Pine Lake, course 1, 2, and 3. My name is Mrs. Little. I am the computer science teacher here at Pine Lake. It will be my 4th year of teaching computer science next year, but my 23rd year overall. And I just love teaching computer science for a lot of different reasons. The content is so fun for students. It's really interactive. It provides a great challenge for them. And it's really rewarding, not only for them, but for me. I just love seeing them, oh, this was so hard, but I did it. Or I'm being interactive with their classmates, helping each other figure out their bugs and errors, just interacting with the programs, making it their own. That's where the creativity really comes into. There's a lot of opportunities to write creatively. It's not just about math and linear thinking. So it's really fun to see students with all different likes and dislikes come in and really make this their own. So we have 3 courses here, 1, 2, and 3. Each of these courses is a single trimester. Computer Science 1 is only available to 6th graders, but Computer Science 1, 2, and 3 are available to 7th and 8th graders. Primarily 6th graders take that first course, but if you come into the school like in 7th or 8th grade, or maybe as a 6th grader didn't get to take course 1, that is open to you also. The courses must be taken in order, and there is a course fee for each of these electives. TechSmart is the company that we use the curriculum for, and we use the Python language to be coding. So now I'm going to show you about each course individually right now. So Computer Science 1, these topics aren't going to really mean anything to you if you've never coded, but you're going to learn things like statements, variables, expressions, conditions, Booleans, while loops, and then randomness and libraries. And I want to share a couple of program examples that you would be doing. So this is one called Rock, Paper, Scissors. You are familiar with that game. This is the code. The red and blue is what students have coded, and black. The gray is the directions for them. And this is much longer than programs that they start with. Anyway, with this one, when I run the program, enter rock, paper, or scissors. So if I enter rock, oh, did you notice that? A bunch of blank lines came up so that the player 2 does not see what player 1's answer was. So now I said paper for player 2, and then it says player 2 wins because paper beat rock. And you can play it over and over. That's really fun. All right, so it gets to choose, or the students get to choose who wins. All right, so this next one is really fun. Oops, that was the answers. I didn't finish it. This is the Magical School of Sorcery, and they've misplaced the enchanted choosing hat. Maybe no one will notice the code substitute. So in this one, this is called the choosing hat. It's kind of a fun spin-off of Harry Potter. And so when we run this one, students have learned about randomness at this point. And so welcome to the Magical School of Sorcery. Don the choosing hat to be sorted into one of the 4 schools: Bearpaw, Ravenhorn, Draconia, or Stormhoof. Who shall try on the next hat? Type done to finish. Well, students love to see their names come up. These are my kiddos. Congratulations, Lincoln. You have been accepted into Ravenhorn. Who shall try the next hat? Reagan, you've been accepted into Ravenhorn. So you see it's random, but they both got chosen into the same one. Grant, Stormhoof. And we'll type done, and then it's funny. Congratulations, done. You've been accepted into Ravenhorn. There are challenges at the end of most of these assignments, and one of them is for students to see if they can get that line to not come up. So those are the activities that I just wanted to share for you in course 1, just an idea of what you're gonna find in that course. For course 2, students will build on what they learned in course 1, use a lot of those skills they need to have taken course 1, and then we're going to be animating and drawing. So learning to draw lines, shapes, colors, and making them move. So I'm going to share 2 examples with you there. So these are really fun. All right, this first one is called Shade Imposter. Shade Imposter uses the randomness that we had learned before. This is quite a bit longer of a program than we had done, that I had showed you before. And with this one, students drew all 3 of those triangles and made them a random color. So it says, was the different color 1, 2, or 3? Well, the first one looks a little lighter to me, so I will choose 1. It says, you got it. So we used a lot of skills from the first course in this one. Now don't worry, if your student takes course 1 in 6th grade and then course 2 as a 7th or 8th grader, they will definitely, I do reviews for everybody, so they're not expected to use it all. There is something over here called Code Assist though that really helps. So you can look things up that you may have forgotten. All right, this next one, I'm going to show you the code in a minute. This was really fun. Students have just learned to attach the mouse to something that they have drawn. So the circle here is attaching, this is the moon in its corona, and it is following the mouse. And when I click on it, the mouse and corona change color. Notice also how it's behind the castle, but in front of the sky. All right, so that is a really fun one. Here's the code. This is a technique, a little technique assignment that students learn off of. And so they don't code all of that themselves, just portions of it. All right, here is course 3. All right, so course 3 is really exciting because it is brand new for next school year. Nobody has ever taken it, but students must take course 1 and 2 first. The topics we're going to learn this time are lists and for loops and sprites, as well as use all the skills that we have in the past. And I am just going to share one program with you. It is the final culminating project of that course. And so it uses a lot of things. I'm not even going to share the code with you because it's over 400 lines long. So it's a long time. It would take us a couple of days to code it, and it takes a little while to run. But this is a game that we've used these sprites. So students do not draw these. They use them from a list that has already been made for them. Oops, I missed. But I'm trying to shoot the balloons with the fire, and I missed him again. But I'm trying to avoid the clouds by going up and down. And then we'll see if I can get that guy. Nope, I hit the cloud. All right, and so I traveled 5.82 meters and popped 0 balloons. The space bar made fire come out of the dragon's mouth, and it would pop the balloon. So it's a really fun one that students code in sections as they're doing this program so that they can, there, I got it. They're coding in sections so that they can test as they go. And I'm going to run into this guy, and there we go. I popped 2 balloons. Well, that is kind of the culmination of that class, using sprites, all kinds of things like that. And I'm really excited for students. They're going to have a great time with that course. Now, at the very end, I just want to hope that you choose computer science. If that looks like something fun for you, these are pictures that students from course 2 drew this year from a Code Your Own. Code Your Own's are in projects that are entirely on the student's own. They're given some requirements and they get to do something that meets those requirements. So if that looks fun for you, I hope to see you next year in computer science course.